Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just Talk with Gabe. I'm here, my sidekick is here, and so is our guest. Let's get started. What do we have on today's show?
Today we have an extremely talented young musician, Izzy Imamura.
I can't wait to hear all about her. So, go grab your snacks, sit back, relax, and as always, enjoy the show! All right, Izzy, welcome to the show. Glad you could join us today.
Hi, yeah, thank you for having me.
Alrighty, let's get into it. So, you are a musician. Tell us how you got started in the industry.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I've always sang since I was little. My sister sang, so therefore I sang when I was growing up. I think I started doing musical theater first when I was in seventh grade, and then continued to do that throughout high school and applied for colleges doing musical theater. And I got into NYU for that and went there, but it was a tough time because it was during the COVID years. So COVID started when I was a senior in high school, and then I had to do my first year at college doing online stuff. And I mean, when everything shut down in New York, and you can't do anything but do ballet in your dorm room, it's very discouraging.
Oh, I can imagine. Oh my gosh. That sounds
Yeah,
pretty rough, yeah.
it was pretty tough for sure. So it was when I was a sophomore, I think, when I decided I really want to learn guitar because it was something I always wanted to do and hadn't at that point. So I got my first guitar. And I think through that, I really fell in love with songwriting and just expressing everything I was feeling through writing in general. And I've been doing that ever since.
Oh wow. That's kind of a neat journey.
That
Like,
is.
I mean,
COVID did do a lot for a lot of people,
it
though.
did. It was
Oh,
a
yeah.
horrible
It
time.
was a horrible time, and it made people have to like really think about, okay, I need to change up something.
Yeah. I need
Oh,
Something needs
yeah,
to change.
for sure. For sure.
All right, so how would you describe your sound?
Oh gosh. I think honestly, I feel like I just started getting into a groove with finding my sound. I think my last EP on the playground was very experimental in terms of what I wanted to do. I feel like every song kind of sounded very different, and I was still trying to figure out what kind of music I wanted to create. Now I would say I'm definitely on the more folk, indie folk wave. And I don't know, I think one of the best compliments I've gotten when people describe my sound is that I have a very like ethereal quality to my voice, which I'm like, thank you. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. But yeah.
That sounds pretty good. And I definitely agree. I said that earlier
Yeah,
that
because we were
you
listening
have
to some of your music earlier, and it's like, okay, yeah, I can see it kind of
ethereal.
ethereal, yeah.
So
Oh, thank
absolutely.
you. Thanks.
Okay, I have a question for you, Izzy. Who are some of the biggest musical influences that maybe that have inspired you or that you're like, hey, I want to emulate or kind of maybe mesh their sound with yours?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay, well, when I first started songwriting, I think I really fell in love with Joni Mitchell.
Okay.
Because I've always known of her like growing up, but I never really like went into the songwriting aspect of it all. So when I was learning everything, she was definitely my guide, and I absolutely love her. I would love to meet her one day. I know she's getting pretty old now, but I'm like, that's my lifelong dream is to maybe meet her, or just be in her presence. That would be incredible. I think other than her, like more modern day influences would be Maggie Rogers. I love her. She also went to NYU, and she's also so sweet. I got to meet her just randomly in a bar a couple weeks ago, which
Oh,
was so
wow.
incredible. And she was just the sweetest person ever. And I really love the way she writes and the way she produces too. And Lizzie McAlpine as well. I love her.
That's cool. I mean, I think New York and like LA are like
You
the
can
best
meet like
places.
anybody there.
Yeah,
You just
you
never
could
know who
just
Oh
you're gonna run
yeah.
into.
random bar moment, walking on the street. I mean, that's cool.
Oh yeah, it's so incredible, especially because I mean I grew up in the smallest town in Colorado, so living in New York the past 5 years now. Oh my gosh, it's so crazy who you see just on the streets. Yeah,
I can only imagine.
yeah.
So, what does your creative process look like when you're trying to make music?
Oh gosh, I think it depends. I feel like most of the time I really have to be inspired by something in my regular day life. And a lot of the times, if I'm feeling inspired, and I'm somewhere, I'll write down lyrics or an idea of what I want to write about. And then as soon as I get home, I'll pick out some chords and a melody and continue writing that way. It's really hard for me to schedule a time to write. That just does not work for me. As hard as I've tried to be like, oh, I'm gonna write for 1 hour today. Um, and then I'm just sitting there with a blank page, like, what do I write about? So yeah, I really have to be inspired.
So you should like keep your notes app, kind of always open and just like,
Oh
okay,
yeah.
inspiration just came, and then, I do that a
Yeah, I
lot.
think it's kind of hard sometimes to just find time to sit and write because the
Yeah,
ideas aren't going to come to you if you try to force them.
that's
So,
true. That's true.
Yeah.
But then don't be like me because some of the stuff I have on my notes, app, I don't even know what it means myself. So there you go.
Oh yeah. I mean, I definitely have some of those where I'll go back into my notes app and I'm like, what was I writing? Like, what does this mean? Yeah.
Okay, so you told us who kind of inspires you. Who would you like to collaborate with? Maybe some of those same people or anybody different? And why'd you pick them?
Oh, ooh, that's a great question. I mean, definitely Maggie Rogers at some point. That would be incredible. I feel like we'd sound really good on a song together. I don't know. I would hope. Um, I don't know, honestly. There's so many people that I would love to collaborate with, like, and I don't know if I'll be able to, hopefully one day, but like Noah Kahan would be incredible to collaborate with him. He's also just someone I really admire and I love his style of writing.
Oh, that's
Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I love collaborating with anyone I meet. I think it's definitely an interesting process because there's some people where I've collaborated with and it hasn't flowed very naturally, and we get stuck for quite a while. And there's other people who we sit down and we write a song in like less than 10 minutes. And yeah, so I think I would love to just collaborate with as many people as I can.
that would be good.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, what would you say has been your favorite song that you've done so far?
Ooh, honestly, I think the one that just came out, my new song, Shade of Green, um, that one was just really fun to produce with my producer Nick Anton. He's produced all my stuff and he's just incredible. And I wrote this one so long ago as well. Like I wrote it about 2.5 years ago, I think. And I've been wanting to do something with it for so long, and I've just been waiting for the right moment. And I was able to record it last year, and just I think I've had the most fun in that recording process of everything I've produced so far. So yeah, definitely that one.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what do you think is the hardest part about being a musician?
Oh gosh, I think just not getting in your head,
Yeah.
Yeah,
honestly.
I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I think a lot of the time it's so easy to compare yourself to the people around you or just whatever you see online and compare your journey to other people's journeys, which can really hold you back because I think that everyone's journey is very different and my journey is going to be very different than the next person's. And um, success is also shown in very many different ways.
Right.
And yeah, so I think that's definitely a big one.
That's like the perfect one, I think. I think
Yeah.
I know for me, I always get in my head and
Yeah, sometimes I do too. So
talk
it's like,
myself out of everything.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's so easy to talk yourself out of doing something out of just because you're scared of doing
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
All right. So if you could try any other genre of music, what would you pick?
it. I think I would pick country pop or pop country because my sister is in pop country. She's out in Nashville.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, trying to be a pop country singer. And so it's not necessarily like my favorite genre of music, but I think if I were more into that style and wrote more of that style, and I've written a couple songs for her, um, which has been so fun for me. But I think that if I were in more in that genre of music, her and I could do something really cool together.
Oh, that would be cool.
Okay. I can
Yeah.
see that. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That sounds fun.
Now, do
Yeah.
you have any pre-show rituals like that you have to do before you go out and perform?
Honestly, I just remember to breathe all the day. Because if I
That is very
don't
important.
breathe,
It's
yeah,
important.
I'm like constantly just like taking deep breaths and remembering to breathe and also distracting myself because if I'm just thinking about the show all day, then that makes me get more in my head. So
Right.
on show days, I really try to fill my day as much as possible. And then right before I go on stage, I'll take a little shot of honey because that does wonder for my voice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, to see that that's
Okay.
a good pre-show
That's a good
ritual.
ritual. Yeah.
Make sure you're breathing in a shot of honey is
Yeah,
perfect.
that's perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So, what would you say is your favorite part about being on stage and performing live?
I think just being able to connect with the live audience is so incredible. I think it's been really cool more recently seeing people sing my lyrics like back to me when I'm performing, um, which is so surreal that people actually know the lyrics to my songs. I think I think there's like a certain energy that I love being on stage, and I love performing more with a band as well because I feel like I have like a sense of community when I'm on stage, and as well as a sense of community with the audience that's watching. So yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
That's definitely a good one.
that's a good one. Yeah.
Now, you talked a little bit about Shade of Green. So, can you just tell us a little more? And of course, our audience is going to get a chance to listen to it here when we take a break. But tell us a little bit more about what they can expect from it or what was behind it.
Yeah, for sure. Well, so yeah, the song actually just came out yesterday. So that's really exciting. It's getting good traction so far. I think that it's definitely one of my more somber sounding songs. It's about, um, I mean, personally, it's about my first love, but it's about that weird stage after a breakup where you you think that you're healed from it, but there's still like a tiny part of you that misses them when you're reminded of them. And I think it's that weird like middle ground of how do I feel about this person that I used to care so much about that I think I'm completely over, but there's still like that little bit of sting there whenever I see them or hear about them or am reminded of them. And the shade of green refers to like this specific eye color. I'm really big on eyes. Like I love people's eyes, like the shape, the color. It's something I'm love to remember. And
Uh-huh.
so I think that when you don't see someone, obviously for a certain amount of time, you like something like that you love so much. When you can't remember it, it's like, oh, I used to love this part of you so much, and now it's something that I can't quite quite remember exactly.
Oh, wow.
So yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah, and I have a music video also coming. I'm dropping it in a couple days. I decided to drop it randomly so that the song can live a little on its own first, and then keep people on its toes of when the music video is gonna drop. So yeah.
Well, artists definitely get to look forward to that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They'll get to listen and then they'll get to wait. There
Yes.
you go.
Yeah. Yeah,
Speaking
for
of that,
sure.
let's let them listen now and go on our quick commercial break.
Okay, guys, we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
I can't recall when the pain stopped. I've been tied to the window, just watching the rain drop. One day I woke up and you weren't the first thing to cross my mind. Didn't think I'd be able to forget a pair of eyes that were so kind. And I can't even really remember the shade of green in your eyes. And I don't usually bother with the words, but I guess I'm doing alright. It took me a year of lonely nights, but I'm finally here. Does that mean I'm fine if I can't even really remember the shade of green in your eyes? 12 months have passed, and I feel brand new. I can fix all the broken things without feeling the need to call you. And I saw the picture of her in your bed. You've moved on, I see. But I'm happy for you, especially if she makes you half as happy as you made me. And I can't even really remember the shade of green in your eyes. And I don't usually bother with the words, but I guess I'm doing alright. It took me a year of lonely nights, but I'm finally here. Does that mean I'm fine if I can't even really remember the shade of green in your eyes? And I'll be your silent friend, but I don't think I can ever see you again. And I'll find somebody new, love them like I loved you. Maybe he'll have eyes a shade of blue. I can't even really remember the shade of green in your eyes. And I don't usually bother with the words, but I guess I'm doing alright. Took me a year of lonely nights, but I'm finally here. Does that mean I'm fine? I can't even really remember the shade of green in your eyes.
Well, back to the show, everybody.
Welcome back.
Alrighty, time for the fun round.
The fun round. Okay, this is like the best round, so get as silly as you want to, Izzy.
Okay.
Okay, I'm very excited.
Alright, let's just start off a bit normal now. What's your favorite city and why?
Ooh, I think Tokyo. Because my dad actually lives in Tokyo currently, and it's just so clean. I'm such a clean person, so I like the cleanliness of Tokyo. In comparison to New York, it's a lot cleaner. So
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Oh, I would
it's a,
love
I would
to.
love to see Tokyo.
Yeah, that's on my wish
That's
list.
like the top of my list.
oh
It's in
yeah.
the top 5 for me,
Yeah.
for sure.
I mean,
Like,
yeah,
oh,
the city itself is also very cool, but the clean part of it is what speaks to me.
Alright, so if you had to trade places with one artist for a day, what would it be? Like, who would you pick?
I think, honestly, I think I would probably choose someone like Taylor Swift just because they like rule the music industry, and I just want to know what it's like to to be like someone who runs the pop world, I
oh
guess.
yeah,
Right.
Like what
that's
is
a
her
good
life
one.
like?
That's a good one, yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to be in like Taylor's orbit. She could just like I could be her.
Yeah.
I don't know, a soda getter or whatever. I just want to be her.
Yeah, so fair.
Alrighty. So, what's your go-to karaoke song?
Okay, whenever I go to karaoke, I hate because obviously I can sing, but I don't like showing off when I'm at karaoke. So I usually pick some sort of rap song, or I'll pick like "Eeny Meeny" by Justin Bieber, because it's just fun and silly and people will sing along, and I don't like being the person who's like showing off and riffing and during karaoke. So yeah.
It's supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be fun. I think it's also meant for people who can't sing. So I
Yeah,
also prefer to
true.
go with my friends who can't sing. It's a
yeah,
lot more fun.
it's a lot more fun. Exactly. Okay, so are you a morning person or a night owl?
In a perfect world, I would be a morning person and wake up at like 7 a.m., maybe even earlier, get everything I want to do done. Unfortunately, I do love to sleep. So
Yeah,
I I am more so of a morning person than a night owl, but if I could, I would be an earlier morning person.
I'm totally not. I'm neither really. I think I'm a in between person.
It just depends on the day for me.
Yeah.
It depends on the day.
I think for me, I'm a morning person. I get up at 6:30 every morning. Doesn't matter if it's a holiday or not.
Regardless.
Regardless, it's just not matter what time.
Really?
6:30 in the morning, I'm up.
It's like the
See,
most.
I wish. I
I
wish.
know.
And I think it's like ingrained into my system because I would always wake up early as a kid for the Saturday morning cartoons, and it
Oh,
just
yeah.
stuck like that for my entire life.
Yeah, that didn't stick with me. Sorry.
I don't know why.
That's kind of awesome, though.
Yeah,
That's true.
it's true.
That is true.
Alrighty. If you could instantly master any new skill, what skill would you pick?
Ooh, I would like to master learning languages quickly because because I'm so bad at learning languages. Even speaking English, which is my first language, I'm really bad at speaking. So, and I've tried to learn French and Japanese, and it just takes me so much longer than the average person. So, yeah, definitely learning languages quickly.
That would be a cool one.
That'd
That would
be
be a
cool.
great
Yeah.
one. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Okay, in all fairness, like Japanese and Korean and Chinese, those are very
oh,
hard languages to learn.
so hard, so hard.
So, and I'll get in all fairness.
Yeah.
Alrighty. If you could only take 5 things to a desert island, what would you pick?
Ooh, I would definitely bring someone to keep me company. Maybe my sister, because I think if my older sister and I were on an island together, we would just have a lot of fun and goof around. I think that I would definitely bring a satellite and a phone to get off the island. And
No one has ever said
Like
that.
a satellite. Yeah, okay.
That's
Satellite.
awesome.
yeah, those things definitely need those things.
Yeah.
But if I want to stay on the island, maybe like a fishing net as well, to eat, and like a guitar to entertain myself, I guess.
Okay.
That's cool. That's fair.
Yeah, good one.
Good one.
All right. So what's one song that's always stuck in your head that you can't get enough of?
Ooh, okay. I am obsessed with the show Daisy Jones and the Six.
Uh-huh.
So anything from that soundtrack, I think the song "Let Me Down Easy" is something I've always been obsessed with. Just like walking down the street, it also just is such a hype song for me before shows and gets me in the groove. Have you guys seen the show?
No.
Oh, I definitely recommend it to anyone.
Okay.
It's based off of like Fleetwood Mac kind of story. Like it's about a band in the 70s trying to make it, and you just see like their progress, and there's a lot of drama. All the songs are related to the drama going on in the band, and yeah, it's really awesome. You should definitely watch it.
Okay. That's
It
gonna
sounds
go on our
good.
watch
That's
list for
on the list.
sure.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. If you could have any animal, fictional or real, as your sidekick, what animal would you pick?
I think it would have to be Dumbo.
Oh gosh,
Okay,
yeah.
yes.
I love
I love Dumbo.
Dumbo.
I love Dumbo. Yeah.
Yeah, because imagine having a flying elephant by your side all the time. That'd be so cool.
Well, that would
That would be.
be.
That would be.
That's a great answer.
That is.
That
Thank
is.
you.
Okay, you have one person to give a shout out to. Who is it and why'd you pick him?
Okay, I definitely have to shout out Max Martin.
Oh,
I told him, yes, I told him I was gonna shout him out because I know he guys did an interview with you guys just like a few
yes,
weeks
he
ago,
did.
and he's actually in the we're in the same house right now, so he's in the other room right
Oh my
now.
gosh, you have to tell Max we said
Yeah,
hey.
tell him to hi.
Yes, I will let him know you say hi. But yeah, definitely Max Martez. He has a new album coming out right now, so everyone should go take a listen.
Awesome. That is so cool.
Yeah.
So now we should have had both of you guys do the fun round. Now
Oh
that
yeah,
Missed
that would have been
opportunity.
so
Oh.
fun.
All right. What's the one piece of advice you would give to people who want to be in this industry?
Ooh, I mean, kind of what I said earlier. Just try not to compare yourself to other people because everyone is going to have their own journey throughout it, no matter who you are, and some people are going to have some opportunities that you may not have, and you're also going to have some opportunities that other people won't have. So everyone's journey is very different. So as long as you just continue and focus on like what you can do to continue your career and be a good influence, honestly, then that's all you can do.
that's true.
That's true.
Great advice.
That is great advice. Yeah. In addition to all that you have going on, what's next for you?
Ooh, okay. Well, right now I'm working on my next album. So it's very much in the first stages of it all, but I'm really excited. Kind of also what I was saying earlier. I feel like I'm really finding my sound now. So I'm really, really excited to finally have a full album out with all this new music I've been writing. Other than that, I've also been working on a web series, which has been an interesting process and also not really music related at all and a little random. But my friends and I have been working on this web series that is about just post grad students. Trying to make their way specifically post grad drama students. And so the concept of the show is us trying to put up a production of Annie, but we didn't get the rights, so it's Hanny. And
That's hilarious.
and it's this whole like whirlwind of like things that happen, and it's really funny, and I'm really excited to continue to work on that as well.
Oh my
Okay, that
gosh.
sounds fun.
That sounds so awesome.
I'd
Yeah.
say, yeah.
When that's out, please let us know.
Yeah, I'll definitely send it over.
Awesome. Okay. So what's one thing you want our audience to know about you?
Oh, that's a great question. I think maybe that um I don't know. I think that I write from the heart, and I try to write as truthful as possible, and everything that I write is also for me, but for my audience. And I think that I just want people to I would want people to know that really I really want to make some sort of impact with my music, and that I hope that they connect with it.
Awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
I like that, yeah. Okay. Last question. Where can people find you on social media?
Oh, okay. Well, I have a website, so it's just my first and last name, izzyimamura.com. And I do updates on what I'm currently doing and what I've done in the past on there, in terms of music and acting. But if they want to follow along, I'm mostly active on Instagram, which is also just my first and last name, Izzy Imamura. I'm also on TikTok, but that's Izzy.Imamura. I'm terrible at posting, but I do post the most chaotic stuff on TikTok. So, um, yeah, that's where I mostly am.
Alrighty, Izzy, thank you so much for joining us today.
We totally enjoyed having you on, so thanks.
Oh, thank you so much. You guys were lovely to talk to.
Right. Thank you. Did you guys enjoy the show? I know we did. Thanks to Izzy for joining us today. Make sure to check out her music and social media. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.